Blessings and peace, everyone, and happy Friday to you. You know, it's a blessing that we made it through another week. Y'all, we made it through another week, and I'm glad about it. But anyway, on today, I wanted to come to you with a really quick video. I'm not going to make this video very long. I'm going to try to keep it under 2 minutes. But sometimes, I think of things while I'm talking, and so uh, it may make the video go on a little bit longer. But I'm gonna try to keep this video under 2 minutes. So on today, we want to talk about the narcissistic gang stalker and ways that they show how self-absorbed they are. Okay? Narcissistic gang stalkers really don't care about anyone but themselves. They are always looking for ways to benefit themselves, and anything that hampers or stops them from, gaining, entitlement or the things that they want, or from benefiting themselves, then they get kind of irritated with that. And so how many of you have ever, been ill and you've had a friend or a family member that brought you a bowl of chicken noodle soup, or, took you to your doctor's appointment, called and checked on you to see how you were doing, stopped by to see how you were doing? Well, you know what? If that friend or family member was a narcissistic gang stalker, you probably didn't hear too much from them at all. And if you did, these are some of the things that you're going to encounter if you ever become ill and you're expecting a narcissistic friend or family member or significant other to care for you. You better think again. And so now is the time for us to really sit down and take a look at our friendship circles, take a look at, the people in our lives, and kind of ask the question, if something was to happen to me, if I was to come to a point where I really needed them, would they be there for me? So take a look at your friendship circle. Take a look at the people in your life and ask yourself this question for each person. If something was to happen to me, would they really be there for me? Could I really depend on them to be there if I needed them? It's nice. It's very nice. It's a beautiful thing to have someone that's there for you in your time of need, when you're at your lowest, or when you may not be doing so well. But always remember this: trouble don't last always, and people will always show their true colors, what they really made of. People will always show if they down for you or not, or if the entire time it's been a facade. And so if you have narcissistic gang stalkers in your life, basically they're not down for you. Whatever they've been showing you, it's been a facade. Because you know what? Your illness or your sickness is a burden to the narcissistic gang stalker. They don't care about your well-being, and they never cared about your well-being. As a matter of fact, your illness is an irritation to the narcissistic gang stalker. But see, when they're not feeling well, they expect you to wait on them hand and foot and to be there for them, to sacrifice yourself, and to be by their side until they can get up again. But that's what friends do. That's what family members do for each other. But that's not the case with the narcissistic gang stalker. A narcissistic gang stalker will show you how irritated they are with you. Just fall down, just become ill. And they will show you because Number one, and I got a couple examples. I got 4 examples here. The first example I have is that if they have to take you to a doctor's appointment, they're going to yell and scream at you for every trip about some gas money. How many of you know people like that? Every time you step in their car, it's gas money. But when they've been in your car, you haven't charged them a single dime. The second way they show that they're irritated with you is that they will, get this, they will do the bare minimum for you. And that bare minimum is done only when it's convenient for them. When it's an inconvenience, believe me, the irritation is going to show in their face, in their tone of voice towards you, in their behavior towards you. So number 2, they're going to do the bare minimum. Number 3, they will be nice to you. Get this. The narcissistic gang stalkers, during your sickness or your illness, they will be nice to you and make all types of promises to you just to get their hands on your income. So whenever you become sick, the narcissistic gang stalkers look at your sickness when they're not irritated about it. And the only way they're not going to be irritated if it's something in the deal for them. And so your sickness is an opportunity for them to get a hand on your finances and do whatever they want to with it. Okay? And then last but not least, narcissistic gang stalkers will become irritated with you regarding your illness. But get this, a lot of times they're the ones who cause the illness. Isn't that something? So think about it. Check your friend and your family circle. Are they really down for you? Will they really be there for you? If not, it's time to make some change.